morning, Village School, and welcome to today's live newscast.
Your newscasters are Quinn from Miss Healer's class.
And also Brooke from Miss Healer's class. Now for a Wednesday edition of Trivia Thursday. Since it was a day 2, the second class will win. Ben Franklin wanted the turkey to be our national bird. Luckily, it isn't. What is our national bird?
Today is a Wednesday, November 24th, 2010.
Our education thought of the day is think about what you are most thankful for.
And now for your up-to-the-minute weather. Today it's expected to be sunny. The temperature right now is 38 degrees Fahrenheit. The high is expected to be 48 degrees Fahrenheit. The low this evening will be 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow is expected to be cloudy with a chance of rain, with the high of 42 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. There will be no recess since it's an early dismissal day.
Today's lunch will be Tony Smart Cheese Pizza.
At this time, please stand for a flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for our special guest reporter, Savin.
As you know, we are not going to be in school tomorrow because of a holiday called Thanksgiving. I'm going to tell you a little about Thanksgiving. The Pilgrims set off on a voyage to the New World from Plymouth, England. The ship they traveled in was called the Mayflower. The ship had about 50 men, 20 women, and 32 children. Towards the end of their trip, the men wrote a contract of terms to keep them from arguing with one another. One of the unfortunate conditions was that the women did not have the same rights as men. The ship anchored off the coast of Massachusetts, where the Pilgrims transferred into smaller boats and paddled ashore. Miles Standish, a soldier, led a group of Pilgrim explorers to search for what existed in the New World when he came across a group of native people. When the natives caught sight of Miles and his group, they fled back into the woods. The explorers found a basket of corn kernels, which can be used for a planting at a later time. As the Pilgrims continued their search, the weather became colder and many people got sick. The Pilgrims stole more food from the natives and felt bad, so they tried to replace the belongings they stole. Unfortunately, things got worse, so the Pilgrims decided to move to a different area that could provide food and shelter and clean water. A group of men were swept away in a boat because of a great tide. They found themselves on what we know as Plymouth, Massachusetts, and the famous Plymouth Rock. John Smith, leader of the Pilgrims, found a native village that belonged to the Wampanoag people. At the time, it was now January, and the weather became worse. Many Pilgrims caught the diseases pneumonia and scurvy due to the cold weather and lack of vitamin C. Even through the adverse conditions where many Pilgrims died, the survivors worked together to get through the winter months. One morning, the Pilgrim village had a sudden visit from a Native American named Squanto. He taught the Pilgrims how to survive and made an alliance between Massasoit, a native tribal leader, and themselves. A feast was organized to celebrate the passing of hard times. The feast had a variety of food, such as corn, salted meats, fish, vegetables, and pumpkins. The two groups of people feasted for several days. After the feast, they had races and wrestling matches to demonstrate their abilities. Now we celebrate Thanksgiving to remember the history of the Pilgrims and the Native Americans. Our lives are a lot easier than the original settlers, so we have a lot to be thankful for. Take a moment tomorrow to think about what you are most thankful for. Now back to our broadcasters.
Thanks, Savin, for that report. Here's a few other fun facts about Thanksgiving.
The average age of the Mayflower passenger was 32. The oldest Mayflower passenger was 64.
Congress did not declare Thanksgiving as a national holiday until 1941.
The answer to today's trivia question is an eagle. And the second class to answer correctly was Mr. Franny. Congratulations.
Please send someone down to pick up your trophy.
For the VES Network, this is Brooke signing off.
And Quinn signing off.
Tune in on Monday for another exciting edition of VES News.
Have a wonderful Wednesday and a great Thanksgiving Day break.